guys, it's Megan. Welcome back to the Wolterman Homestead. You guys haven't seen this for a while. We have all but Dylan, been under the weather and just not feeling good and not really wanting to be in front of a camera with little ones that just don't feel good. So we are back, and we're not back for long. We are actually getting ready to leave for a Christmas vacation. So we are going to make some buttermilk blueberry a breakfast cake. So you guys have seen, we went to a blueberry patch this summer, and we got a whole bunch of blueberries for free from Dylan's family that owns Blueberry Patch. And so I froze a whole bunch of blueberries, and I thought, what a great way to use them. And then, you know, save money for breakfast on our trip. So we're going to make that, and then I'm going to make some other to-go things. I'm going to make some more granola because it's just so delicious. There's a video of how we make that for our trip, but we are so excited. We're going to be going to the Wisconsin Dells. So Ellie is, oh my gosh, she's so excited. Sweet girl has been counting down the days. Mommy, can we go yet? Is it time? Is it Friday? Let's go. So there's currently a video uploading, so you'll see that video first before you see this one. So I just wanted to explain where we disappeared to for several days. So let's get to baking this delicious breakfast goodie. I will drop a link down in the description of where I found this recipe. That way you guys can find it yourself and make it yourself. So to start, I went ahead and I preheated the oven to 350, and then we're going to drop a half a cup of butter, so it's 1 stick of butter, in the mixer. And then it calls for lemon zest, but I don't have lemon zest, so I'm just going to put a dash of like lemon juice in it, and hopefully it'll kind of be the same. Maybe a teaspoon, not a whole bunch. And then you're going to pour in 1 cup of sugar minus 1 tablespoon. So we're going to keep 1 tablespoon of this cup of sugar. And we're going to just let that cream together. Alright, now that this is creamed together, we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. And 1 egg. So while that is all mixing, we're going to take 2 cups of blueberries, which I think this might be a little bit more than 2 cups, but that'll be alright. And you can use fresh or frozen. We're going to toss 1/4 cup of flour. So this recipe calls for 2 cups of flour, and then you save 1/4 cup for the blueberries. And then we're going to cover the blueberries in the flour. In this pot, we just have 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and then about the 2 cups of flour. Did it have salt? And then a teaspoon of salt as well. Just mix that up a little bit. Stir. Okay. So now we're going to add this in a little bit by little bit. So we're going to add about half the flour. this mixing cup here, you have some buttermilk. Now I didn't have any buttermilk on hand, so I just did half a cup of milk and then added 2 teaspoons of vinegar, and then I've just kind of let it sit for about 5 minutes to kind of let it curdle a little bit. So we're going to add the whole thing of milk, and then we'll add the rest of the flour. We're going to add in our floured blueberries. Incorporate it all. I'm just going to split the batter between these 2 little baking pans. That way they're not so big to transport. And I went ahead and I greased them. Because they were frozen, it's very cold and thick. I'm just going to try and smooth it out a little bit. And then with that remaining tablespoon of sugar, you're just going to sprinkle it over the top. Now we will bake these. I'm going to guess, the directions say 40 to 45 minutes, but I will just let you know when we're done. Our cakes are out of the oven here. I ended up baking them for about an hour and 10 minutes, but they are pretty thick, and they are a cake-like texture, being blueberry cakes. So I would say it just kind of depends on your bake time with how big your pan is and how much batter you have in each pan. So that's my advice kind of on these muffins, or muffin cakes. So hopefully they will be breakfast. We're thinking Saturday morning, so we'll kind of see how that turns out. They might just be a good snack. So we are super excited. My mom and aunt are the ones that are actually taking us. They kind of have a different view on Christmas, and we tend to agree that Christmas shouldn't be about the gifts and the things. Christmas should be about making memories and, you know, having experiences. So that's kind of what we're going to do, and go away to a kind of resort hotel in the Wisconsin Dells together as a family. So we are super excited to kind of spend the week before Christmas together as family and make memories. So thanks for joining us today here in the kitchen. As always, take care and God bless.